Hi everybody, Susan with Pumpkin Hill Stampers here. I have a Stampin' Show and Tell for you today. As you can see, we're going to be playing with Animal Outing and the coordinating framelits. I'm also going to be tying in the layered leaves impression plate, folder I should say. And we are playing with the Freshly Made Sketches Challenge that was just posted this week. So I actually have 3 cards laid out that I'm going to use this sketch for. Now, I've had the set sitting on my table and this paper sitting on my table for about 4 weeks, and I'm going, I want to use it, I want to use it, I want to use it. So today I'm using it. So when I got started, I had a hunch that maybe the framelit would be the right size to cut the paper, and I was right. It is the same size to cut those images out of the paper. Now you can't do these obviously because they're going the other direction, but this guy I could do. So I've cut him out to use on one card. Then the kangaroo, I was able to get a kangaroo as well. So I didn't have to stamp and color those. I'm just going to take those right out of my paper. Okay, and then I have our little sloth friend here, and he fit very nicely in an oval. Okay, so I cheated a little. I'm not stamping the images today from the set. I simply have die cut them from the Designer Series paper that was released with the stamp set. So that's where I'm getting my images today. I'm not stamping them. Now all those framelits do fit the stamps, so you can certainly stamp, color, and die cut your own, but today I went a little bit on the let's do it the quick way, and let's use the beautiful paper that we have available to us. Okay, so I'm going to leave the sketch sitting right here. And I'm going to put these 3 cards together for you quickly. Alright, so like I said, I use the embossing folder, textured leaves, to create a background panel. So I'm just going to put that on the front of my card. Now I'm layering Old Olive on Crumb Cake for this one, because I wanted to tie in with the colors in the image here. Now this guy I cut with him with an oval, and then I cut a white oval, just the next size up from the layering ovals, and then I cut another one with the scalloped oval. So that's just going to layer 1, 2, 3 for me. Okay, that's easy. Now on the back side of this Designer Series paper is this print. So I have a piece. I actually originally cut it into strips that were 4 inches wide because I was going to use it on all 3 cards, but then I decided I wanted to go this way, so I needed a longer one. So here's my little cheat. I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to put it on with a gap in it, and then this guy's going to go right over the top, so no one's going to know. Well, you know, but no one else is going to know when they get the card that I left a little gap between my papers. So I'm just going to put these on. Now I'm going to line them up with the Old Olive edge so that that crumb cake edge is all the way around. Okay. So there's that. Now before I put him on, right, and after I played with it I kept wanting to put him like that, but he's a sloth. He hangs upside down. And then the bird would be upside down, so that didn't make sense. Alright, I have cut with my triple banner punch 1.5 inches. I have my little banner here, and I'm going to stamp on here, thank you, big time, I think. No, I'm not going to do that one. Well, maybe I will. This one says, together we make a great pair. Yeah, I think I'll do that one. So I'm using Berry Burst, and on the bottom of my little banner here, I'm going to stamp that. Now I'm just going to put some snail across the top of here, and I'm going to put this, well, let's see, let's do it this way. I'm going to put this like that, and then this is going to go over the top. See, I want a little bit lower. So play with your placement. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So there's that, and then I'll put all this on dimensionals to give the card a little lift. Put him on, and there is my first creation with the sketch. Okay, so moving right along, then I had the rhinoceros here, and I love that it had this pink bird, so I decided to use Berry Burst to do a nice bright card, and I'm borrowing paper from the Share What You Love bundle, because I love that paper too. So I have a piece of the striped pink, putting that on. I have a piece of white. Actually, I'm going to stamp on that just in case I need to flip it over. So that's going to go like that, and here's going to go here. So I'm going to stamp up here the thank you big time. So let me stamp that first, just in case, you know, I smudge or something. So hold all my pieces down. Let me see, I'm going to put them right about there. That's good. Alright, so now I'm just going to flip my paper over so I can adhere it. Put that on. My pieces overlap a little bit, but that's okay because I'm going to put this fun piece in the middle. Kind of band them together. Okay, and then my die cut rhino is going to go on. As my embellishment. If I can get the backs off. And I'm just going to put him right there. Alright, so there's card number 2. I said I was going to do 3, and I have 3 to do. Okay, so then we have the fun kangaroo. So once again, I have embossed with my folder. This time I'm creating with So Saffron. And as you can see, I'm going to use another piece of that DSP from the Share What You Love. So this time, okay, I've got my piece of DSP. I have a circle that's going to kind of go behind, and then my kangaroo is going to kind of marry up right to it. So I almost have to put the circle on first. So let's go ahead and stamp our circle. This time I'm going to stamp Welcome Little One, because I thought this kangaroo was pretty cute with the koala bear in her pocket, and that would make a nice image for a baby card. So Welcome Little One right there. So I'm just going to put that on with Snail. Now I'm putting that on for Snail because I'm going to put that piece of DSP over the top, so I don't want it to be bumped up. So now I'm just going to put Snail in the back. Now I'm going to make it look like it's flat on the bottom, so I'm covering up the bottom of that circle. Okay, and then my kangaroo is going to go on. Let's see, do I want to pop the kangaroo up? Yeah, let's pop the kangaroo up. So let's see, that little tail, let me use an edge here. Trim this off a little. See if I can make this work. I want to give that tail a little bit of support on the card. Just trim off that long end, make it easy. Okay, so peel the papers. Now if you wanted to make these sturdier, you could always die cut a piece of cardstock and adhere your die cut paper to the cardstock, but I'm not going to worry about that. So now I'm just going to put Mama Kangaroo right there and see how that all blends nicely together. So there you go. So it took me about maybe 45 minutes to kind of think through these 3 ideas for this card and for using that sketch. And you can see they're all a little different. So in their sketch, you know, they've got some sort of embellishment, a big spotlight, and then your sentiment. Okay, so this one I've got the embellishment, I've got my spotlight, and then I put my sentiment here. This one I turned on its side, right? I'm going kind of the same direction, but instead of putting it at the top, I'm having it at the bottom. Alright, so kind of flipped over. So remember, you can do it any way you want. And then with this guy, the hippo, no, the rhino, he's a rhino. The rhino, I kept it a little truer, where I've got a background, I've got my stripe, I've got my spotlight, even though it's not a circle, but I have an image, and then my sentiment, instead of going over the top, is up there. So I hope you enjoyed my quick little show and tell today. 3 cards, lickety-split. What a fun set and papers to use. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, subscribe here so you don't miss any other stuff I do. And you can comment and like below. That always lets me know you appreciate my time and my efforts. And if you're really interested, you can subscribe to the Show and Tell News. Comes out next Tuesday. All of this week's videos will be on next week's edition. Now I have an announcement. I am going to take a 2-week break. So until September starts, from my Monday, Wednesday, and Friday videos. But don't worry, there are lots of videos here that you can go back and watch if you've missed some. And for those of you who do get the Show and Tell News, I'll have some fun cards that were my favorites that'll be on the next couple of issues, because I won't have new videos out. So don't worry, I will still give you some great crafting fun videos to watch and possibly case, and I will be back in September with some great new card tutorials for you. Alright everybody, have a great rest of August, enjoy, and I'd love to hear from you. Alright everybody, bye-bye.